Welcome to This Weekly. In This Weekly, we are going to focus on 3D geometry, and we will jump right to the formula that we know for the volume of a cylinder. That's where we will begin, and it says to calculate the exact volume of the cylinder. And so that means leave our answer with a pi in it, or leave our answer in terms of pi. We have a few pieces of info. Right here we have the radius. Right here we have the height. And what happens here is just substitute the values into the formula. So we know volume equals pi r squared h, which we will substitute in the radius of 4, so it's 4 squared, pi times 4 squared, times the height, which is 10. And so now we are left with pi times 16 times 10. 4 times 4 is 16. And because we're leaving this in terms of pi, let's write pi after the 160. So it will be 160 pi. And this is in centimeters, and so this is cubic centimeters. Our answer, volume equals 160 pi cubic centimeters. Let's look at the volume of a cone. The formula for the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. R is the radius, h is the height, and if you were to recall that a cone is basically 1/3 of a cylinder, and so if you are able to remember the cylinder formula, then you should be able to remember the formula for the volume of a cone. The cylinder does not have the 1/3 in it. Okay, so what we're looking at here, we have a radius of 5 centimeters, okay, 5 centimeters, a height of 12 centimeters, and so our formula is going to be volume equals 1/3 times pi. Now this is times r squared, which is 5 squared, and it's times height, which is 12. Now, we have volume equals 1/3 pi times 25 times 12. Let's think about this. We're going to need 25 times 12. So we have 300 here. We still have pi, and we still have times 1/3. Okay. This is multiplication. It's commutative. We can do this in any order. I can actually switch the order up and multiply 1/3 times 300. 1/3 of 300 is actually just 100, and I can write the 100 first and the pi second, and again the exact volume is what we're looking for, so this is going to be our answer, 100 pi, and this is centimeters cubed, or cubic centimeters. So answer, 100 pi cubic centimeters. Okay, let's look at the volume of a sphere. We're going to use the formula volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed, and if the radius here is 6 centimeters, we're going to calculate an exact radius, which means that we need to leave pi in our answer. So volume equals 4/3 times pi times 6 cubed. And so what we have here is 4/3 times, this is 216. 6 cubed is 216. All right, so it's going to be times, I'm going to write 216 first, 216 over 1, actually, so I can multiply it with the 4/3, and still times pi. Now multiply this straight across, and we get 864. So 864 over 3, and it's still times pi, and 864 divided by 3 is 288. So what we have as an answer, 288 pi cubic centimeters. So 288 times pi, and that is in cubic centimeters.